How's it going, everybody? We are going to make some orgeat today. Now, I am going to just let you know that this is going to be the most basic orgeat you could ever make. The most simple form of it. It probably won't be up to a lot of people's standards, but one of the things that I make this orgeat for is a coffee drink that I may post at some point. So orgeat, I'm just going to go into a little bit of it. So orgeat is a almond based, or it can be a barley based syrup, or a combination of both. Today I will do the almond based. So like I said, there are many ways you can make this. This is the very most basic one, but you can make your own almond milk. I am going to use a decent, high quality, unsweetened almond milk out of a carton. That is as basic as you can get for that. You can go for any sugar you want to use. I like this turbinado cane sugar. It is a raw one. It takes a little bit more time stirring it in to combine the two, but it is really tasty, adds a nice texture to it. And then finally, this is orange flower water. Now, I am not going to use this today because I hate the flavor of this in my coffee drink that I'm going to make this almond orgeat for. So I'm not going to put any of this in there, but this is a very common ingredient. Other ones would be brandy, amaretto, little like things like that can be put in the orgeat, which I'm not going to do today again. So I'm going to grab our pot here. Put that there, and then we need a mixing spoon or ladle or whatever you got. So, like I said, many different ways you can make this. I like a 2-to-1 syrup, so 2 sugar to 1 almond. I'm not going to use this whole carton either. I'm just going to use half of it for right now. I think I might do half of this basic one that I usually do, and then half of a more complex. So, give that a good shake. I go 2-to-1, so I'm going to do 1 almond. And also I like to measure everything. So this is 946 mil. You could do it by the mil, but I always like to actually do it by the gram. So we are going to, it's a little full, so I'm going to start it up here. So I tared this scale with this guy on it. We're gonna go 202 grams in there. There you go, 98 grams. So that is 300 grams of almond milk. And then, as I said before, 2-to-1. So if that's 300, we're doing 600. So I'm just going to tare this. We're doing 600 grams of sugar. You can use whatever sugar you want. It's totally preference, these things, as with many bartending things in general, such as drinks. Some people like something, some people don't. There we go. 600 grams. There is 80 grams left in here. Cool. Now I'm going to add that 2-to-1 syrup. Alright. Now we're going to be stirring this until it is all dissolved. And we're going to stir it on medium heat. We don't want this to boil. We just want it to heat up and combine faster. And it will help with the warmth. But we do not want to boil this. So I have it on medium to low. This oven / stove is super old. So if I put it on medium, it's like 800 degrees. It's so hot. So I usually go just a little bit below medium heat. For you, you'll have to experiment. But I'm sure you know your own stove. I would hope. Yeah, so just stir it to combine. Again, don't want it to get boiling, so just stir lightly. Probably end up time-lapsing this part as it is very boring to watch. Quick fact about me, I've only truly been bartending for maybe 8 months. Actually, even less than that, because like I worked at this bar back where I grew up in Ontario, Canada, and they only served local beer and wine, so it wasn't like a proper cocktail bar at all, in any sense. But it was a bar, so I guess you could say I bartended there. But the place that I work at here in Fernie, BC, Canada, is amazing. We get to make everything by scratch. We do all of our own drinks. It's like the coolest place ever. So if you're ever in Fernie, come see me. Fernie Distilleries on 1st Avenue. With the other recipes, and I may put some in the show notes here, in the description. With the other recipes, you would combine the almond milk and the sugar to start anyway, and then add all the ingredients after. So usually this is like the first step anyway. Now this is my first and last step. I'm not going to do anything more because, like I said, I prefer the taste of just a very plain almond orgeat in the drink that I make, which is the coffee drink. $8.20. To me, if you have just like a sugar and almond milk, it tastes like cookies. Orgeat is amazing. I'd never heard of it until I started working here. It's used in a lot of tiki cocktails. It's used in that Trinidad Sour, which I just posted the other day, so go check that out. I don't know if you can see that color, but it's like got the nicest dark brown color because of that terminato sugar. It's like chocolate. Alright. That is all dissolved. Oh. I don't know how long that took. Maybe I'll put a little thing to show you how long that took. But it's all dissolved now. I'm going to let it cool for a bit before I bottle it. But that is all there is to it. This is the most basic orgeat you could get. Very mild almond flavor. Usually people they'll make their own almond milk and then they'll use like amaretto, or they'll use almond extract to really like help that almond cut through. Because like almond milk doesn't have the most almondy taste to it. But yeah, so there's the most basic orgeat you could ever make. Thanks for watching. Just let it cool, then you can bottle it. Should last, like, it'll last quite a while, but I would try and use it within 3 to 4 weeks tops. It'll probably last longer than that, but I haven't had any that long to really say. But 3 to 4 weeks for sure, you'll be good. Throw it in the fridge, and yeah, enjoy. Thanks for watching. I'm going to be making some ginger syrup next, so stay tuned.